So I'm Matt Elkins. I'm a pathologist here at SUNY Upstate, and for the Cord Blood Bank, I am the medical director and laboratory director. Cord blood is the blood that is left in the umbilical cord and in the placenta after baby is born, and the cord is clamped and cut. We opened our doors in February 2017 and really have done our best to engage people and let people know about this chance to really participate in something that's awesome, that's life-changing. And we still have people that just don't even know that we're here and that this is something we can offer. So cord blood has stem cells in it, and those stem cells can be used for someone who needs a bone marrow transplant to replenish their failing marrow with new stem cells that can keep them alive. So it is a life-saving therapy for patients who need it.
I can see the importance of cord blood, especially in individuals that may not be able to get bone marrow transplant, and they are from other races aside the Caucasians. I believe that being able to get cord blood will help them and save those people that are on the verge of dying from diseases.
I think it's such an amazing opportunity that we have, and being the only blood bank that is operational in New York State is incredible, and to be able to have that here at Upstate is just an amazing opportunity for us in the area.
There's no pain, there's no risk to mom or baby, and this is the one shot to actually collect this cord blood that could be life-saving for a patient down the road.
It's completely safe. We know about donating blood normally, that we couldn't just walk into a clinic and donate our blood. This is just another way to do that. So there's no harm to you, there's no harm to the baby.
Some people confuse cord blood, which is just blood that's in the umbilical cord and in the placenta that's going to be thrown away along with the placenta after birth, compared to stem cells that are out there in the media that are really controversial. So the stem cells that are controversial are called embryonic stem cells. Those are made from fertilized zygote, and the separated cells are then used to establish cell lines, and there's controversy there. These cord cells are not, the cord blood derived stem cells are not subject to the same controversy. There is no ethical concern about using these. These are endorsed by everybody.
I will just say that I personally am going to try to advocate for this and try to educate people, and hopefully we can get more of the community involved on this.
This is a resource that is otherwise going to be thrown away. It takes minutes to collect it. This is an opportunity for mom to participate in a life-saving, in this life-saving treatment, which otherwise won't have an option to. And it is a resource that if a patient needs it, that's their only shot.
You're donating this to save lives, and this will go a long way to help somebody at the verge of dying. So cord blood, since you're not in need of it, and it's going to go a long way to save someone, if you can be anything in the world, just be kind to give them cord blood.
Talk to your provider. We have materials, or if you go to our website, materials are there, and it's really just some paperwork. Once baby is out and the cord is clamped and cut, the person who's doing the delivery will do the collection right there from the umbilical vein. Pretty quick and easy. We talked to moms who said the hardest part was doing those pages of questions. Once you get started, it took about 5 minutes to run through. 5 minutes to save somebody's life is pretty awesome.
I am Jared Saya. I am a two-time leukemia and lymphoma survivor. So when I was 2, I was diagnosed with leukemia and lymphoma, and that's when I started chemotherapy. It came back when I was 4, and that's when I had to do the stem cell cord blood transplant.
My husband and I took several years, 7, to have kids. So when we finally got Jared, we were over the moon. Just before his 2nd birthday, he was diagnosed with acute myelogenous leukemia, which is a fairly rare leukemia in children. So he was on lethal doses of chemotherapy, and he did get in remission after 6 months. Unfortunately, he relapsed 18 months later, so almost when he was 4 years old, they told us that he needed a transplant because obviously the chemo didn't work. He didn't have time for a bone marrow transplant. Roughly takes about 3 months, they said, to find a donor, do all that stuff they got to do. So we had to go the stem cell route. Never heard of it, didn't understand it. So they told us it has to do with the cord blood, the baby. There's these fantastic, amazing, rich stem cells in this that they can just transplant into Jared. So we're like, absolutely, we're gonna go for it. So ultimately, saved my son's saved his life.
Well, to be honest with you, that was the only route that we had left, and all of our other options were exhausted. And the cord blood was really the last chance. When I was sick in my room, I stopped counting, but about 33 of my roommates passed away. Because they didn't have any more options. People didn't know to donate their cord blood, and I feel if more people donated, some of my roommates would be here today.
Not everybody can get a bone marrow transplant, so that's why there's these stem cells there. What they can do for people now is amazing. It's so profound, and I just think people need to be educated on what this little thing can do. My son wasn't going to be here because there was no other option but that.
Someone should donate their cord blood because you can save a life like me, and in turn, that life could end up changing the world. Every baby is born with a superpower because their umbilical cord has so much, they're so rich in stem cells that they can save up to 80 diseases. If, what we normally do is take the umbilical cord and just throw it out. But, that is really medical trash turning into a medical treasure.
Again, it's going in the trash anyway.
I'm living a great life. I've had a cord blood stem cell transplant, and I feel like I'm doing fantastic. And I just hope other people get this opportunity to live life because life's a great gift.
I have to thank somebody. Some nurse told some mom to give their cord blood to somebody, and they saved a life. And I don't know who saved my son's life, but I want to thank that family. I want to thank that nurse, all the medical people who informed this person. Please, I'm begging you to please get these moms to donate. They're throwing it out. It truly turns out to be a miracle.
To all the nurses out there that have the opportunity to tell their patients to donate, it's really harmless to donate. It costs $0 to donate, and you could really end up changing the world with just one donation.
Take a tour here to become more educated and understand what the process is and what opportunities it provides, and be able to educate their patients on this so that they're more likely to donate.
For patients who are pregnant out there who have not really understood the importance of cord blood, I'm here to tell them that is a chance to save a life. In as much as you're bringing a life into the world, you're also saving another life. So you are adding double life to the existence of the universe.
These stem cells can repopulate and make a new marrow and give them a shot at life. So it really is for patients who need it. It is, they get this cord unit, or if it's not available, they're out of options.
No extra steps, nothing that you have to go through extra. Literally, it's, yes, you can have it. It's either the trash can or a life. What are you going to pick?
I'm Jared Saya, and cord blood saved my life.